to Gadget Guide USA. Thank you for watching my FY1316W VGA to HDMI HD Video Converter product review. Let's go ahead and dive right in. As you can see, I've already pulled it out of the retail box here, which pretty much consisted of, inside there was a plastic sleeve, and this was tucked safely inside it with below it was a power adapter and an instruction manual. And let's go ahead and look at the box. Pretty generic and standard box. It just kind of says video converter all over it. Shows you like a black and white image of the actual video converter there. It doesn't give you a lot of other information, so we'll just go ahead and get rid of it now. We'll go ahead and look at the unit itself. Pretty standard, basic plastic construction. I've actually used this for a couple months now in my home. It seems to be standing up well. It doesn't cause any heat, doesn't have any blinky lights to irritate me, so we like that. And let's go ahead and look at the ports. It has your DC 5-volt input port, and that's for the power supply. It is required. The instruction manual says otherwise, but we will get to that. The cord is rather short. If you'd like to know the exact distance, check the end of my videos. And you know, of course, I measure out all my specifications and cords and boxes and things like that. We have your power plug here. This is for your HDMI port, and let's make sure just everything fits. You know, I've already had it hooked up at home, but I just want to show the users at home. We have your audio port, and then of course we have your VGA port. Everything seems to fit well, if I can get it the right direction, that is. So that's all we really care about. It does have the screw-ins and all that. If you'd like to see an actual representation of how this works, that will be coming up next. We'll have a live demo of all the video converters I'm doing today, actually. Now that we've taken care of that, we'll go ahead and talk about the instruction manual. I will say that's one of the big minuses of this VGA to HDMI converter. The instruction manual is kind of misleading in a way. Under 1.1 features, it says low power, no power adapter. I could not get this little box to work without it being powered up. I tried everything. I tried to short cords. I tried it. You know, so in the end, even though the instruction manual says low power, no power adapter, that is totally false. But to be perfectly honest, it's not like when you buy a video converter, you really need an instruction manual. When you buy a video converter, you know exactly what you need. What you have is you have a VGA out, but your TV does not have VGA. It only has HDMI. So what you do is you buy a VGA cord, hook it up to your laptop or PC or projector or whatever has a VGA cord, hook that up to your laptop, hook the HDMI up to your TV, and don't forget the audio, and it'll be smooth sailing from there. Next step is going to be an actual live demonstration of this video converter box. And welcome back. This is just a display. I have everything running out of my laptop here, running into my HD video converter there, and then directly into my HDMI TV. Let me go ahead and just turn the volume down. Looks like it's a little bit too loud. I don't want to have to talk over it, but just to note, the video quality looks great. The sound quality is great. I will say occasionally, especially during high action scenes, there'll occasionally be a line that pops up here. Really not that big of a deal, and I'm not really sure if it's a problem with the laptop. This is an older Acer Aspire laptop converting, or it actually is happening in the converter. It only happens every once in a while during high action scenes, and it's really not noticeable at all if you were just casually watching it. But it is something when you're just staring at the screen looking for a problem you might notice. But overall, the cost of this video converter was very low, and it does an impressive job as far as converting, you know, the HDMI or the VGA over to HDMI. Looks great. It's something I've used in my house for a little bit over 2 months now and haven't had any issues with it. To be perfectly honest, I didn't even notice those occasional lines in the screen when I was watching it. I didn't even really notice until it was time to give a review, and I was like, hey, did you see that? But like I said, I'm not sure if it's an artifact actually caused by the laptop or it's actually from the HD video converter, but it's definitely something worth mentioning as far as a product review. I do hope you enjoyed my product review today. Comments are always welcome at the bottom of the page. Subscriptions are always appreciated. Thank you. And if you have any specific questions, comments, or suggestions, please email me at GadgetGuideUSA@gmail.com. Thank you for your time.